Alright, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today I'm doing a 21 Pilots Blurryface album review type thing. I just stuttered twice in that intro, but I'm just going to keep it anyway because I don't care. But first off, I want to say I'm not like a critic or like a music critic that like disses on people for not making good music. I'm just here to say what I think it is about and what I got out of all the songs. So I'm not trying to say that I know everything about each song. I'm just saying this is what I understand, this is what I heard. So I'm probably going to get a bunch of people mad saying a bunch of stupid stuff that I don't know what I'm talking about. And I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm just saying what I think. So anyway, let's get right into it. Alright, so the first track on the album is Heavy Dirty Soul, and it starts out as like an eerie, kind of fast rap type beat, and I really like the sound of this song. It is just a typical album intro song, but this one kind of says like what genre of music it is, and it doesn't say a specific type because obviously, 21 Pilots kind of differs in every single song, and I really love that about them, but they just say this is not rap, this is not hip hop, and then blah blah blah. So yeah, it's pretty much explaining what the album's going to sound like, but you can't really explain what the album is going to sound like. You just, I don't know, it's 21 Pilots, you never know what you're gonna get. But the hook is "Can You Save My Heavy Dirty Soul," and I think that is addressing Blurryface, which is the title of the album, obviously. So yeah, that's what I got out of that track. So let's move on to track number 2, which is Stressed Out. Now this, I believe, is I don't want to say that it's the first single released, because that is probably wrong, but it did get released as like a early single, I don't know what you call that, but before the album was released, and it had a music video, which was great, by the way. I really like that music video. It really fit the sound of the song, and this song is pretty much about how he wishes he could go back in time, and he wants to be young again, where he didn't really have any responsibility, and he says he feels like pressure and he needs to make money because he lives in the real world now and stuff like that. And yeah, he just pretty much says he misses all the childhood memories, and yeah, great music video. I definitely recommend you should listen to it and watch the music video. But the next one is Ride, which is track number 3, and that one also had a music video. Great music video. There really isn't a bad 21 Pilots music video, now that I think about it. They're really all pretty good. So this song is mainly about pretty much death, to sum it up. He says he thinks about death way too much. He thinks about the end too much, and he also says, who would you live for and who would you die for, or even who would you kill? Like, who would you take anyone else's life? So yeah, this song really has that 21 Pilots feel in it. It kind of starts out with a couple of hooks where it's just like calm, and then the last hook is just screaming. It's really loud, and I just love that. And I don't want to say screaming because it's not like scream like death metal or whatever. It just sounds really good when he does that, and it really gives that 21 Pilots feel that I really like. But yeah, the next one, the 4th track, is fairly local. This one was also released. There's a chunk of 5 songs that were all released before the album was released, which was, by the way, it was said to release on May 18th, but it was released on the 16th. It was Sunday night, I'm not sure. But yeah, there was like a surprise release that was pretty cool. But anyway, so Stressed Out, Ride, Fairly Local, Tearing My Heart, and Lane Boy were all released, and the only one that didn't have a music video was Lane Boy. They just released audio. So yeah, there's like that 5-song chunk that was released beforehand, so I already know like a pretty good bit about it because they were my jam when they came out. So I'm not really going to go in depth with these 5. But anyway, Fairly Local is about kind of how he's been around and general life, and he knows like the strings of life enough to say that he's been around, and he knows pretty much what he's doing on life, or in on life. Are you serious? In life, on Earth and stuff like that. The next one is Tear in My Heart, and I'm pretty sure this is just a flat out like love song type thing, but it's not like a typical slow, like sappy, typical love song. It is I really like this sound of this, and as well the music video, obviously, great video. But this song is pretty sure is addressing Jenna Black, which he was recently married to, and if he is addressing somebody else, it's gonna have some relationship problems. But anyway, he says you gotta bleed to know, which is pretty much saying you have to have like your heart broken to know what real love feels like. Alright, so the next one is Lane Boy, which is it means like they say stay in your lane, boy, which is the hook. It's not just like lane boy, like he lives in a lane or something. I definitely think this was designed to be a live song more than anything, because he pretty much says that people tell him to stay in your lane, but his band, like him and Josh, go where they want to with their music and stuff, and nobody can really say what they need to make. And he also says they think this is a highway, and I think that is the music industry, and people can't just like jump right into the music industry and just like succeed right away. And I think that he's saying that a lot of people think that's like what they did and stuff. But the next one is track number 7. We are already on number 7. This is a middle song because there are 14 songs on this album. It's called The Judge, and he brings back the ukulele in the beginning, and I was pretty excited when he did this. I'm pretty sure he brings that back in Hometown also, which is track number 12. We'll get to that later. So 2 out of 14 songs have the ukulele in it, at least that I heard. I wasn't really like looking for the ukulele, but anyway, this song, I think, is talking about like Blurryface and talking to Blurryface and saying that you're the judge, and asking like, I don't want to say am I guilty or am I innocent, because that's not really what it's saying, but I think it's saying that he pretty much wants Blurryface to be gone. And also in the song he says, I don't know if this song is a surrender or a revolt, so he doesn't know if he's just gonna stop trying or keep trying to get Blurryface out. But yeah, I really like the sound of that. I really like the sound of all these, to be honest. There's no like song that I don't like, and that's probably really biased, but that's just what I think. Everyone has their own opinion, and if you have yours, that's fine. We're gonna move on to track number 8, which is called Doubt, and it sounds like kind of rappy and a mainstream sound. I'm not saying that they're mainstream, but it just sounds like a mainstream beat that they would use. The hook says, don't forget about me even when I doubt you. So I'm pretty sure it's just saying that to not forget about him, and that he doesn't want anybody to forget about him while he is on this earth. Because if you remember in Ride, he's saying like he's thinking about death and all that. So when he dies, he doesn't want people to just be like, oh, he's just another human. He wants to stick out, which he is doing a pretty good job, if you ask me. The next one, track number 9, is Polarize, I believe. If I pronounce that wrong, I'm gonna look like an idiot. I look like an idiot anyway, but this song is saying all he wants to be is a good brother, and he wants to be a good brother and a good son, but he's worried that he's not enough to make his family proud. And he's afraid he's done more good than evil. So I'm pretty sure most sons, I want to say, which is like all guys, have that fear of disappointing their father. And I wouldn't say being a good brother, because not all guys have a brother, but in this case he just wants to be a good brother and a good son and make his family proud. which I'm pretty sure we can all relate to. Alright, the next one, track number 10, is called We Don't Believe What's on TV, which is the title, which is the longest song title on the album. Not that that matters, I was just saying. But in this one, I think it has like 3 parts of it, like 3 elements that he's singing about, and it says pretty much people don't have dreams anymore because they know they won't come true. And then he also says the second part to it is people don't believe what's on TV because it's what they want to see and it's too good to be true. And people like create shows that aren't like real. They just want that to be real life, so they don't believe it because that's not like real life. And the third part is breaking it off of that like topic, I guess, which is, well, what he says is he doesn't care what's in your hair, he wants to know what's on your mind. So he doesn't care what you look like, he just wants to know like what's on your mind and what you're thinking about, and he doesn't really care if you're attractive or not, he just cares if your mind is attractive, pretty much. The next song, I really like this song, it's the 11th track, it's Message Man. And this title pretty much means that he's translating what people are feeling, like the audience, the viewers, the supporters are saying. And that was my chair, that was not a fart. But he's pretty much saying he's not the one singing, he's saying that my people are singing. And this means that it isn't him singing, it's all like the broken people and the supporters and blah blah blah, and he wouldn't be singing if it wasn't for you. So I think Message Man is definitely like a fan tribute, I guess you could say. Not really a tribute, but pretty much a thank you song, and saying that he's just saying what you guys are thinking, and he's not that special, I guess. I mean, he doesn't say that, but I'm pretty sure that he thinks that, because he says that in a lot of other songs. But anyway, the next one, the 12th one, is Hometown, and this song is pretty much about his hometown, and they don't get enough credit for what they've done for him, I guess you could say. And he says in the song, his hometown's in the dark and there is no sun, so it's kind of like overshaded, I guess, by his fame, and they don't really recognize where he's from. And yeah, so the second to last track, 13th one, is Not Today. And he says in the song that the lyrics are down, but the beat is like an upbeat, beat. And he says it is what he feels right now. Like the upbeat lyrics, or the down lyrics and the upbeat background music is pretty much symbolizing his perspective right now. He says, this is me right now. He has his ups and downs. He has his mixed moods, I guess you could say. So yeah, and the last song on the album is titled Goner. And I actually went back I just stuttered twice. I actually went back to the 21 Pilots channel, and there is a song called Goner. It is a video type thing, and I was hoping that it was going to be different, but it was the same and it was different. And I really like that about the song, because it's got the same hook and it's got the same like feel to it. I really like the piano background. But it's pretty much just summing everything up, and he's pretty much saying Blurryface is the other half of him, like the depressed part of him and the darker part of him, and he's pretty much saying to save him, I guess. And I think who he wants to be saved by is his wife, Jenna Black. So he's pretty much saying just get Blurryface out of here, pretty much. He says in the song, I've got to face it, Blurry is the one I'm not. And then he says, I've got 2 faces, Blurry's the one I am not. So he's saying, I am this happy person, but Blurryface is the other half of me, and he's holding me back, and I don't want to be Blurryface. I don't want to turn into him. So I really like the feel of this album. I really like the idea. I think this is going a little bit long. If you guys are still here, that's impressive. But yeah, he's pretty much saying Blurryface is the other half of him, and I really like that idea. I really like all the songs pretty much are summed up in one song saying this is who Blurryface is, this is who I'm talking about in all these songs, and this is like who we are, this is who I am. And I just really like that. And if you guys watch this video, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but whatever. If you guys watch this video, watch or listen to the whole entire album. Just sit down. It's about, I'm not sure how long it is. 52 minutes, I think. I just checked. So yeah, just sit down, listen to all these songs back to back, and you will not be disappointed. I swear, it is my favorite album I've ever heard. Again, that's like really biased, but I'm just saying that's what I think. And again, I'm not a critic of any sort. I'm not saying this is definitely what the song's about. This is just saying what I think these songs are about. And I could very much be wrong. I could definitely be wrong on these. I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying any of that, but yeah, I hope I said everything I want to say about this album. I really liked it. Really liked it. Very good. Anyways, guys, I hope I said everything I wanted to. Once I hit that stop record button, I'm probably gonna remember something and wish I would have said it, but yeah, this is the first album kind of review type thing. I don't want to say a review because I'm not rating it. I'm not saying if it's good or bad. I'm just saying what I think it's about and sharing my thoughts on it. So yeah, if you want to see more of these, I guess I could do more. This is just an idea I had when I was listening to the album. So yeah, if you're watching this, leave a like and a comment to share your thoughts on a specific song or something. I honestly could I could make one of these videos for every single song. It's just, they're so good. But anyway, I'm running this on way too long. It's been your boy, Zero to Hero. Peace out.